Hey guys, today we're gonna see how to run IPM test on multiple device parallelly. So for that, I have configured Genymotion as a emulator. So I have set it up two emulator. One is Google Nexus 6 and second is Samsung Galaxy S4. Okay, so that is running on my uh, window right now. So this is first emulator and this is second emulator. Okay, so to check whether what is the id or device name of this emulator, go to the command line and run the command adb devices. Okay, so these are the devices. This is the first device, which is Nexus 6, and this is second device, which is uh, Galaxy X4. Okay, so uh, I have next I pick a application which is Monkey Talk sample demo application. So this is a native application that it has login, forms, hierarchy, and web page. Okay, so I will run this application on both machine parallelly and test with different test cases. Okay, so it is installed on both devices. Okay, so this is the application. First in first test I will log in, and in second test I will fill up forms, and I will go to web and perform some operation, some text, enter some values in text box, and checking this text box, redo button, and clicking go button, and this seeing the result. So let's start with it. So for the parallel execution we are going to use Selenium grid for that. So I already have Selenium grid in my machine, and I have started it somewhere. Okay, so where is it is, one minute, somewhere I have Selenium grid. So it has there is Selenium grid. Okay, server standalone. So I will start it. Okay, so I have Selenium git server for 2.4.3 here, and what I have done to start the git server, I have created a bat file. I will show you the bat file. So this is the grid server bat file. Okay, I am calling it this grid file from the current path. Okay, and assigning role is equal to hub, and it will run on my local host 444 port number. Okay, so this is the hub, and we I have created two Appium node which will be registered on the grid console. Okay, so first to start first node I have created a bat file. So it will start first Appium server node. So what I am doing here, I am starting it in localhost and for in port 4723, and I'm giving no reset criteria here, and I'm giving the bootstrap port 4728, and I'm giving the UDID, first emulator's UDID here. Okay, and I'm calling the node config file, which is the node config underscore one.json. So let's look node config one JSON file. So this is node config JSON file for Appium node server first with device first emulator. Okay, here so I have created the capabilities, which is browser equal to Android, version equal to this one, and maximum instance equal to 3, and platform is equal to Android, and device name equal to this. Okay, so these are the capabilities, and these are the configuration. So in configuration part I am giving node timeout for 120 seconds, and it will run on 4723, and this is the grid hub port. Okay, and this is the proxy, and this is the our node Appium node URL. Okay, and this is it will register on this hub. Okay, and this is the hub host ID, IP, and this is the node pooling, and these are the simple stuff here. I'm giving the maximum session 1. Okay, so this will register device, this device emulator, that means emulator first, with node 4723, and again node will get registered on git server, which is running on 444 port number. Okay, so this is the configuration for first device, and let's look at second device. Okay, so this is the configuration for second device. I am starting Appium server with the bat file. Okay, so in bat file what I have given, I am giving the same local host, and this time I am giving the port number 4725. In previous in first device we are giving 4723, so we are giving here second 4725. Again bootstrap port number 4723, and this is the UDID of second device, and this is the node config second.json. So let's look node config underscore 2.json file. Okay, so this is the second JSON file, which will I have changed something here. This is the device name, name here, which is 102, means second emulator, and this is the port number of node Appium node. Okay, and this is the hub port, and I have given I have made change only in the port number of Appium node. Okay, rest of all things are the same, from the which is in first JSON file also. Okay, so these are the Appium starting node and the JSON files. So what I will do here, I will first start the server, git server. So right now git server already running in my machine, so let me stop it. Okay, and let me stop the all nodes also. Okay, all right, so we are not running right now, we are no node and server running in my machine. So what I'll do, I'll start git server first. Okay, so let's see, it's launching the git server. Okay, so it's got started on 444 port number. What I will do, I'll go to the browser and type localhost 444. So I can see the grid is running on my localhost 444 port number. Okay, so this is the grid console. Now next, what I'll do, I'll start the node Appium node server, which will get registered on this grid server. So we have folder like node servers. Okay, so this is the first Appium node starting configuration file, which is I have created the bat file. This is the same as what we have seen here. Okay, so I'm starting this, so it will get registered, first device or Appium server node get registered on the grid server. It will take bit time, so let me quickly start the second device also. Okay, so this is second bat file, and which will run second Appium node server for device 2. Okay, so this is for device 1. Device 1 will run on 4723, and this is for device 2, which will run on 4725 port number. Okay, so the git is loaded. Okay, meanwhile what I'll do, I'll go to the coding part right now. Okay, so this is the simple Java project I have created. Okay, so in this Java project, what I will do, I have created some I have created one test file, which will run that login test as well as the hierarchy and wave test. Okay, So before that, what I have imported some jar files, which is the Appium Java clients and simple Selenium jar files. Okay, so let me show you these jar files. So these are the simple Selenium jar files, and here is the Java client 3.2. I'm using 3.2.0, so I'm putting it. Okay, and these are the simple Selenium jar files. You can download the Selenium and import these jar files in your project. Okay, so, and next thing what I have did, I have created a test ng.xml. Let me rename it test ng.xml. Okay, so this is my testng.xml. From here I'm calling my test file a number of times for the different machine, which will be further run parallelly on the all machine. Okay, so these are the, first of all I have given that suit name. This is the some smoke suit, and I have given the parallel is equal to test, so it will run the test parallelly. Okay, so inside the first test what I have did, I have I'm passing the parameter. Actually these are the three parameter I'm calling. Okay, this is not usable right now, so let me remove it. So these are the two parameter I'm passing port number on which my Appium server get registered, and it will port 725, and in that port my first emulator device will run. Okay, and in this I'm including one method, I mean one test, which is valid login test, and I'm excluding second test from this test. That means the only valid login test will execute on device first. Same as in the second device, the second test, the invalid login test will execute. Okay, and this will be excluded from this one. Okay, so this is the testng configuration file. That's all. It's that simple as the normal testng.xml. Okay, next part is a test class. Okay, so here I'm creating the Android driver. Okay, and I'm initializing the capabilities, and here I'm creating the before test method, which always will run before every test. Okay, and one more parameter annotation I'm defining here, which will accept that means this method before test or the test setup method will accept two parameter which will come from the testng.xml. so this is the port number and device. Okay, if you see testng.xml, I'm passing test port and device, so it will come these in this parameter part. Okay, and these further these two values come to this test method, sorry, this method. This is port number and the device. Furthermore, what I am doing, I am giving the file path, my APK file path here. So this will get installed if it's not installed on that emulator. If it's already installed, then we will skip the installation and go to further. Okay, so next thing, these are the simple capabilities I am setting here. So in device section, I am passing the variable device. So each time whenever the this before test method will call, so each time the separate device parameter will come on this variable. Okay, and same as the test, this is the I'm defining the driver here. So in this driver section, in initialization, I'm passing the port number here, so localhost and port number here, and this is a simple passing the capabilities. Okay, I'm getting the session here to verify like how much session I'm getting, and this is the first test. In first test, I'm doing some operation and clicking on the username, entering username, entering password, and clicking on submit button, and after that I am verifying the home page name or welcome message name. In second test, what I'm doing, this is the I haven't changed method name yet, so this is the method name which will do that. It will click on the forms tab. That means if you see in emulator, this is the forms, these are the tabs. Okay, so it will click on form tab, and it will click on this checkbox, it will click on this radio button, and again this will click on wave tab, will enter something in this hello text box, and it will click on C or B radio button, then it will click on go. So this test will run on this second device. Okay, and login test will run on the this first device. Okay, let me open it. So in first device it will login, like login username, password, and login button. In second test, it will go to the form tab, it will go to the wave tab and perform some operation. Okay, so let's see whether our node server and git server running properly. Okay, so this is our grid. Okay, so this is running properly, and these are our Appium nodes. Okay, so these are running properly. Let's see on the grid console. Okay, so these two Appium node registered on this URL, and this is registered on this URL. Okay, so these are the configuration. If you want to see the configuration, then you can see configuration of these both nodes. Okay, and okay, that's fine. Let's run it. Okay, so I've created this one. So it is simple as the simple just Selenium, like Selenium test. Okay, so I will run testng.xml. Okay, let's see. Okay, so if you can see, server is running, tests are redirecting on both Appium node. You can see both are the both in both devices. It's a device application is up, and in second device it is clicking on forms, waves. Okay, so in second device it's completed. Also in first device the test is completed. Okay, so let's see the result. Okay, so both tests are passing. So this is, I got the session ID for first device, and this is the session ID for second device. Fine. Let's see the result right now. Let me refresh so I can get the latest session result. Okay, so let me open this. Let's see email level report. Let's open in browser. Okay, so both tests are passing. So this is running on device 2, that means embedded login will running on device 2, which is passing right now. So this is passed, and this it will take it has taken 48 second, and device 1 test taken 51 second. Fine. So this is how we can run test parallelly with the help of Selenium grid, node file, node Appium nodes, and JSON configuration. Okay, let's show you again the main configuration. So these are the simple steps, but we are following in general automation, Selenium automation or general APM automation. Okay, these are the two main files in the project. Okay, so this is a testng.xml. This is written like that. Okay, and these are the something which we have to configure, like we need more configuration in the in part of the embed files and JSON files and node servers and git server, right? So these are the some files. This is the bed file for starting the emulator first. This is the bed file for starting the emulator second. Okay, this is the JSON file for emulator first configuration. Okay, this is the second configuration file for second node, and this is the grid server bed file. Okay, so that's it. I think let me run you again, and you can see the actual things going here. Or what, let's running. Okay, so this is the both tests are passing. Again, let me refresh it, uh, folder. Okay, and let's access the result again. Okay, so this time it is taken 40 second and 43 second. Total is 84 seconds, and these both tests are passing. Okay, so that's it, guys. If you have any confusion, let me reply here. And also I'm putting this project in the git, so everyone can access this. Soon I will put an this whole project and this structure with the maven things, and once all completed I'll put in git and give you guys a link, so you can clone it, run it, and run your side. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. Hope we will meet you soon.